shall curse you. I'm after you.
I really don't know what to say about this woman anymore. That hasn't already been said. So I'm just going to keep it as brief as I can. I need to congratulate Jim Acosta, first off, from CNN, for calling out Marjorie Taylor Green and her lies. Texts have already been released that Marjorie Taylor Green was informing the president, the then president, God, I can't even call him that, then president, informing Donald Trump the members of his cabinet were calling for martial law in order to save America, in order to save our republic. Her actual text basically said that she was informing Trump that members of his cabinet wanted to save America by calling for martial law. Obviously, those people, one of them being Michael Flynn, the former the disgraced national security advisor. But the fact is, why would she, if she wasn't calling for martial law, why even bring it up in the first place? That was one of the questions that Jim Acosta asked him, among others, about her comments that she kept saying, I don't recall, during the testimony in Georgia, including the comments of the Catholic Church screaming that they're serving Satan because they're helping refugees. Now I'm going to show you this clip. It's over 3 minutes and 3.5 minutes long, about how Jim Acosta questioned her, and he was pretty aggressive. I'll give Marjorie Taylor Green that much. He was aggressive. However, being her, decided to act a coward. Plain and simple. Take a listen at this.
I guess you also said you didn't recall calling Nancy Pelosi a traitor. Is that right?
You know, Jim, the problem...
You don't seem to recall a whole lot.
Well,
What's going on there?
You know, Jim, you have a show, and in all fairness, you try to present this image of me to your viewers, and it's just really not correct.
Well, we're just trying to get some answers. Did you send a text asking for the president to declare martial law? Did you do that?
You know, I don't recall those being my text messages, but have you read the text message that you're referring to?
I did.
Because it actually says if you...
It was misspelled, but it seemed to say
actually,
that you're
it
calling
says
for martial law.
if you read it correctly, Jim, your problem is you're lying again right now. It says, I do not know on those things. That's what that text message actually says.
Well,
why don't you be honest?
Why even bring it up?
Why don't
why
you be
even bring
honest?
up martial law?
No, you know, your problem is you're just one of those liars on television. And people hate it. They can't stand the liars on television.
I'm not the one saying I don't recall, I don't recall, I don't recall.
Quote the supposed text message. Quote it. What does it say? I don't know on those things.
If you want to hang on, let's read
it out loud.
Let's read it. Okay,
why don't you be honest for once?
Let's take a look.
Read it out loud.
Let's take a look. I mean, my question is
read it out loud.
Even...
What does it actually say?
Okay.
What is the text message? Read the whole thing.
Let's look at it. Okay.
Yeah, let's read it.
But you're saying you don't recall it.
I don't know if that's my text message or not, but if you want to talk about a text message, read the text message. Do something real.
Let's take a look.
Okay, read the exact text message that you're talking about.
I'll read it. Let's take a look here.
Oh, we got an article. Why don't you find the actual text message?
Let's see here. Let's hang on a second. In our private chat with only members, several are saying the only way to save our republic is for Trump to call for martial law. Marshall was not spelled.
Keep going with the text message.
I don't know on those things. I just wanted you to tell him.
I don't know on those things. Is that what that says? It says I don't know on those things.
But why
Wait,
even
hold
bring
on,
it up?
stop. This text message that's supposedly mine, I don't know if it is. What does it say? It says some members, and then it says, wait, hold on. It says I don't know. Wait, I don't know if that's my text. It says I don't know on those things. Why don't you tell that story? No.
You're saying you don't know if it's your text, but you're being awfully defensive about it.
You know why people do not like you?
Why are you being so defensive about it?
Because you're a liar. Why do you want to lie on television for your viewers?
I'm not trying to lie.
No, you're trying to
ask you.
No, you're accusing me of something, and then when you read the actual words, it tells another story. It tells the truth.
You're being awfully defensive.
Have a good one, Jim.
Yeah, when you want to be honest and you actually want to talk about me as a real person and present me fairly, then I'll talk to you. But until then, I don't want to have anything to do with you.
Let me ask you this.
No, I don't want. You don't know. We're done.
Stop harassing
me. Stop harassing me. Stop harassing me. I'm not subpoenaed. Stop harassing me.
I know, but if you are, will you comply with that subpoena? Will you testify?
Stop harassing me.
I'm just trying to ask you some questions.
You're not. I didn't give you permission to. Leave me alone.
Can you also explain your comments about the Catholic Church? What that was about?
Why don't you read my statement for your viewers?
All right. You know, we're just trying to ask you some questions. That's all we're trying to do.
No, you're not. You're trying to lie about me, and I'm tired of it.
We're not trying to lie
Yes,
about
you are.
Congresswoman.
Yes, you
We're just
are.
very politely,
No, you're not
professionally trying to ask
politely.
you a
No,
question.
you're politely and unprofessionally lying, because that's what you are. A liar. A professional liar.
Well, we wanted to ask you some questions. That's
Me on your show, and that's what you're all about. Good for you. Way to earn a paycheck.
What can I say about that? Cowards will run, always run. And Jim Acosta asked some very, very good questions. Why did you even bring up the fact of martial law? Why even bring that up in the first place? Even if it was to inform Trump about it, she refused to answer. She kept screaming, well, look at the entire text, look at the entire text. I looked at the entire text. You shouldn't have even brought that up in the first place. And then Acosta asked him about things she testified to under oath. She didn't answer. She refused to say anything about it. She refused to talk. And then making it even 10 times worse. She says, stop bullying me. Stop harassing 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 me. Really? This coming from a woman who harasses politicians and kids, and before you say that you don't remember Marjorie Taylor Green saying or doing that, I got receipts. Take a look at this first clip.
Can't defend your stance? How did you get over 30 appointments with senators? How'd you do that? How did you get major press coverage on this issue? And how did you get kids? Why do you use kids? Why kids? You know, if school zones were protected with security guards with guns, there would be no mass shootings at schools. Do you know that? The best way to stop a bad guy with a gun is with a good guy with a gun. But yet you're attacking our Second Amendment. And you have nothing to say. No words.
That first clip was of her harassing David Hogue, not too far away, not too far removed from the Parkland shooting, the Parkland, Florida high school shooting. Harassing him because he went before Congress and testified about the gun problem that's happening in this country, that's still happening in this country, that still hasn't been resolved. That people like Marjorie Taylor Green and the Republican Party don't want resolved. But there's another clip that I want to show you all, and this one really stings me. Not because of what she said, but because what should have been done to her. Take a look.
Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, I'm an American citizen. I pay your salary through the taxes that you collect from me through the IRS because I'm a tax-paying citizen of the United States. I'm a woman, I'm a female business owner, and I'm proud to be an American woman. And I do not support your socialist policies, and I do not support your murderous abortion policies. As a mother of 3 children, I'm appalled at New York's law for abortion, and it needs to end, and it needs to stop now. You're bringing God's judgment on our country, and I'm against it, as well as my friends. So you need to stop being a baby and stop locking your door and come out and face the American citizens that you serve. If you want to be a big girl, you need to get rid of your diaper and come out and be able to talk to the American citizens instead of us having to use a flap, a little flap.
It's kind of like hers. It's kind
Sad.
of flappy. She's like, she keeps flapping her gums. This is like, this
flappy,
is,
flappy.
Yeah. Okay, well, each one of
This is like child games.
This is child.
Session.
Anybody home?
Hello there.
Hello? Hashtag, where's AOC? I hear you in there.
This is creepy.
It's hide and seek.
This is, huh?
Hide and seek.
It's hide and seek. Tag, you're it. Guess what? You can't stay in there forever. Can you come out and play?
All right, so I guess you got the message before we came here, because if you want to come to visit the socialist.
I'm going to make this clear to you, Green. And I don't give a damn how un-American it sounds in your eyes or anyone's eyes. Had I been a police officer in the Capitol when you were harassing Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, you and those two red-headed clowns that you talked to there, your asses would have been arrested in handcuffs if I were there. And you have the gall to actually say, don't harass me, when a reporter is asking obvious questions about what you said, what you text, and you keep screaming, I don't recall what happened. I don't remember what I said. I don't recall. When you know damn well that everything you say, everything you do, everything you text is going to be brought against you at one point or the other. How stupid can you possibly be? Well, considering the fact that I'm talking about Marjorie Taylor Green, very fucking stupid in my view. You're an idiot. None of you Republicans get the fact that everything you do is going to be scrutinized. If you don't understand that, if you don't understand that everything you say, everything you do, touch and send is going to be scrutinized by all of us, by the American people, by the world, you should not be in politics. Bill Clinton learned that the hard way. And you guys jumped and pounced on that. You didn't pounce on anything when Donald Trump was in office. Marjorie Taylor Green and Lauren Boebert are still in Congress. We just found out that Madison Cawthorn was dressed up in lingerie, and there's a photo of him circulating. And not too far away ago, Madison Cawthorn was filmed with some other guy groping his penis. When is it going to get it through your heads that you can't get away with anything in this country? Everything is quantified. Everything sticks to you. Now you can say, I don't recall, I don't remember, all to your blue is the face, blue is my tie. But in the end of the day, we have what you said on record. We have what you did on record. And this insanity, this bullshit insanity you want to call the Republican Party is going to stop. Marjorie Taylor Green needs to be charged with perjury for lying about her testimony in Georgia. Barring that, the voters of Georgia need to pull her out. Because quite honestly and quite simply, if this continues on, this country will die. If you don't get people like her, like Green, like Boebert, like Madison Cawthorn, like Mo Brooks, like Ted Cruz, like Lindsey Graham, like Money Mitch McConnell, if we don't get these people out of office, this country will be destroyed. They want to say they were trying to save the country, save the nation when they were trying to push for martial law. No, they weren't. They weren't trying to save our country. They were trying to save their power. Take it away from them. Because trust me, if we don't, the next January 6th will succeed in destroying our nation as we know it. Hold them accountable by putting them in prison, by charging them with perjury, charging them with treason. Barring that, hold them accountable by voting them out. Now I want to leave you with this real quick, and I'm going to shut this video down. If your vote doesn't matter, as many Americans have told me, as many black Americans tell me, I'm going to go racial, as many black Americans have told me on Facebook or to my face, that they don't think that voting matters, that politics doesn't matter. Why would people like Green, like Holloway, like Cruz, like Graham, like McConnell, like Green, like Trump, all of the Trumps, why would they be breaking their backs, breaking their necks, trying to take it away from you, the right to vote? Why would they fighting so hard to take the right to vote away from you? Think about it. Because they know If you came out to vote, if a large swath of this country came out to vote, they're done. CTP, know the truth. God bless. Peace to the left, justice to the right.